Okay, today's kind of a different video today, not really in terms of content, but in terms of the newer game that's been out. But Black Ops 6 is having a little bit of controversy, just like most CODs have at this time when people get sick and tired of the beginning of the game. But a lot of it has to do with the developers right now and the lack of listening to the community and listening to some pro players, listening to the people that play the game day in and day out, the lack of updates. So I'm gonna give you a rundown of what I think, what needs to happen, what probably won't happen or will happen, and let's get to talking about it, because X is going crazy. I almost called it Twitter, whatever, it's still Twitter. X is going crazy. A lot of YouTubers, pro players, they're quitting the game, which happens every year. Activision really doesn't give a shit. But at the end of the day, this is probably the biggest, look with content creators right now that are just going off on the game, which again, everyone has their taste on it, and I'm gonna give you mine. So first of all, with Black Ops 6, these are my pure thoughts. I genuinely like the movement. I like the guns. I like, the feel of the game. I actually think it's one of the more better flow games. But what absolutely kills this game is the fucking maps. The maps are, god awful. They're shocking at the end of the day. I genuinely don't think I've played anything other than Stakeout 24/7 and Nuketown 24/7. And even then, I'm sick and tired of Nuketown. I've played it every single Treyarch game. It's like, yeah, it's great, but then I'm like, okay, we couldn't have put in firing range. We couldn't, you know what I mean? Like Summit, something like that. Slums, give me something. Give me something different. Holy shit, update the game. You gave me Hacienda from Black Ops 4, and guess what? I really don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, there's still better maps in Call of Duty history than that. I genuinely like again, I have always liked getting Diamond, Gold, Dark Matter, so, that's fun, and then it's it. I genuinely love how they did Prestiges again, because Prestiging should have always been the same thing. I'm sick and tired of the 1,000 levels. I know you have 1,000 levels after, but let me Prestige. Let me know that I'm a 10th Prestige and I'm better, or I've played more than everyone else. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily better, but at the end of the day, I think it just looks cooler. It shows you grinded a little bit. The movement, again, I love the Omni movement. The Omni movement is something, again, new this year, but I think it flows well. I think, a lot of people have really grown to play with it well. I love watching Shotzzy play because of his movement anyways, but the pro player Shotzzy, he's killed it with it, same as Hook and some of those guys. And at the end of the day, I think the game flows decently well. I think the gunfights are well. There's some balancing issues like always, but I actually think it's okay. I think we find things to complain, just like any game, any movie, any TV show. You always find something to complain in. But to be honest, this is better than fucking Vanguard, Infinite Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are just the same fucking game, so at least it's better than that. I think that's great. I think, again, going back to the game in general, I think flows decently well, but it's terrible because you can't play any other maps. Also, there's things that are fucking annoying in the game, and especially in Stakeout, because I like Stakeout, but then you have someone that just throws smokes and knife all day. You just knife because you have smokes. And then at the end of the day, they also have shock charges, which are fucking annoying. You have everyone running a shotgun on their class, where it's like, swear to God, I get so many fucking hit markers, and then these guys are like, okay, blam, I'm fucking dead at the end of the day and can't do anything. You can tell how pissed off I am, because that's all I play, and then I'm like, holy shit, I can't even fucking play. You have a guy that just looks down the whole lane with a sniper the whole time. Get a life. Get a life. If you're doing it for camos, great. But if you're doing it just to sit there I want to find your IP. That's how annoying it is. Okay? Just straight up. Just straight up. Being straight up. Molotovs? I could throw it 20 minutes ago and it's still burning me for some reason. You know, I can get hit with 37 flashbangs. A guy oh, this is the biggest one on Stakeout. A guy can camp in the vent for the whole fucking game. Yeah, great. Okay, now back to the other problems. And the problems that a lot of the community is having. The Activision is not updating this game. They don't, I mean, there were so many zombie glitches that just allowed people to rank up, get Nebula camo, and they just didn't patch it. They also, I mean, it took them months. I was looking at, I never used it, some of my friends used it. They got Nebula camo so quick because they didn't fix or patch it. And also, they don't listen to the community or pro players, which pro players are hit or miss. Like, yeah, you play the game in one way, so it's hard for you to see it from certain points of view, but in terms of gameplay, they play it so much that they know. I've heard people talking about, like, I mean, the amount of aim assist you have in this game is crazy, but also in general, it's like, they play the game and they don't even get good maps to play all day. I would be bored out of my mind and pissed out of my mind too. I would rather just play old maps. And then you keep having everyone play Control. Control sucks. I don't care what anyone says. There can be good games in Control, but I hate Control. Bring back Capture the Flag or some cool shit. You know, you have them not funding events, making them not funding challengers, which is another thing. It's another way for people to go be professional Call of Duty players, but also at the same time just grow the game. You had Scump in a lawsuit with the game over a bunch of stuff that he said and whatever. It's like, okay, you care about that, but it's like, they're just being honest. At the end of the day, it's like, you need to make a good Call of Duty. This is how you make a good Call of Duty. Give me good guns, give me good maps, good game modes, and some customization. This game has customization, but it's still like, I don't need to buy skins. I don't need to, fuck that. Give me some skin that I can work for instead of having to buy the same fucking raccoon skin or a unicorn. Who the fuck cares? Give me something good to do. Give me something fun to do. After Dark Matter, there's fucking nothing to do. Wow, you can get Diamond Mastery on your guns. I don't give a shit. Like, give me something fun to do. I understand the frustration with the game, and especially the updates, or lack thereof. Again, zombies, some people like it. Zombies hasn't been good since Black Ops 3. I'm just gonna say that there. It's not good. It's annoying, it doesn't play the same. They do a bunch of random shit. Easter eggs are cool, but it's like, too much stupid shit. Just make it how it used to be. Fucking make, I don't even know what's going on in the storyline anymore. Richtofen's back somehow. I don't fucking know. It's bullshit. But at the end of the day, sorry, this was a longer rant more than anything. I actually really enjoyed this game, gameplay-wise. Give me some good maps to play. You know, you're always gonna have these people complaining about it. But at the end of the day, like, if you're at least trying to update the game, trying to listen to the community, people will be like, oh, okay, I'll like it for what it is, or you're gonna start liking it because they're updating it, or, you know, whatever. But at least you can be like, wow, they're trying. There's so many updates. Warzone as well. I don't even fucking talk about Warzone anymore because I think it's just there. It's like they're bringing back Verdansk in April. That'll be okay for a few days, and then I'll be like, okay, what the fuck? But let me know in the comments what you think should be going on with the game, why you think Call of Duty is failing, like always, or let me know what you think is another game that could just benefit off of Call of Duty being shit. Let me know.